Good morning, it's your boy Jake Coble, Orange Cactus Coffee, kicking it with you again for another Angel's Cup tasting flight. And right on the nose, I'm getting chocolate, my video guide slash life coach, Easy, suggested peanut butter after a sniffy. And you know what? It's like boom, it's like a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's what I'm gonna say. So, being that there was a lot of chocolate and peanut butter, I decided to go with the blue bottle, flat bottom, single hole dripper. You can't see it, but there's a single hole in there. Maybe we'll take a look at it later. But anyways, I went with this one. See if we can get a little more of that base in the cup. But with the 32-500, it's probably not a great device because you know the coffee bed is kind of so big and so deep. But you know, we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try with the 32 and 500 and see how it goes here. Yeah, that's hard. That's all right. We're gonna go 100, then I'm gonna excavate here as well. Yeah, you can. Excavation is a little bit different, but it's working. It's working just fine. We're not getting a swirling vortex of awesome. And I think I'm going to do multiple pours. Quit playing with it. Quit fiddling with it. All right, I'm done. I'm done fiddling with it. So my initial guess is Brazil for the origin, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They say not to pour on the edges, but I always do. Because I'm always about getting all the kids in the pool. Get in the pool, kids. That's 300. It's probably going to take a little while, a little longer. I'm not going to mess with it no more. So then here we are, just the two of us while we're waiting. No stirring, no swirling, no spinning. We're at 3 minutes already? 3 to 1? No, okay, I don't speak the sign language. You just gotta say.
3 of us.
Oh, there's 3 of us. Yeah. Well, good morning. Well, there's probably more. There's like at least one of the. I know my mom watches, so you know, there's 4 of us, I guess. Hey, Mom. Right. I do like how like here the water. It looks like it goes this way typically for these Kalita in these Kalita filters with these flat bottom drippers. Oh. Might let that drain all the way down. Yeah, we're at about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I probably should have made it a little more coarse. It's probably going to take a little bit longer to go down. Which is interesting. The blue bottle actually has little ridges as well on it. And I get more questions, I think, than I'm comfortable answering. The difference between the V60 and a Kalita, 185. You're like, well, which one should I get? And to me, it really it depends on what coffee you like more. If you like lighter, fruitier coffees that are a little more tea-like, then I would say you get a V60. And if you like coffees that have a little more base, a little more nuttiness, a little more chocolatiness, then you get a flat bottom dripper. I prefer the blue bottle, but you can get the Kalita 185. Those are kind of the ways that I look at it. And if it's just money, if you are making a decision, I get that a lot. Like, well, what's the cheapest? What's the cheapest best that I can have? And it's like, I don't know if cheap and fantastic typically go in the same sentence, but if it's just money you're worried about, you get the plastic Hario V60, the one that I always use, or if you can't find the clear one, the white one is super cheap as well. You get that dripper, and that's what you go with. If all you're worried about is money, that's your dripper right there. All right, so we're at 4 minutes. We're at 500 grams. I'm guessing we'll probably do 4.5, 5. So I think it's going to be a really good cup. We just have to wait another minute or so until it goes. The other thing is, for these, I've never had a bed that looked like that wet sand and was completely flat. I'm going to set this over here so you can see it as it goes. And man, that dripper is hot. It's porcelain, but you can see it kind of has this muddy text or consistency, which I don't know. I don't know whether I'm doing it right or not. I would guess that it's fine, but I'm at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which I think is fine as well. I just don't like the way it looks. It looks unappetizing. You know, like you get that wet bed of sand, you're like, oh, that's cool. That looks great. Reminds me of being on the seashore, toes in the sand or toes in the water, butt in the sand type of vibe. Mrs. don't like it because we don't like the smell, and that's beside the point because you get that nice smell of coffee. But that looks like mud, and it kind of looks like something a little less appetizing, you know?
So, have the right mindset.
The right mindset. You're right. He's the right mindset. And I didn't grab my work mug. Got my old work mug. One that's still dirty, so we're not going to do anything there. I would say a Reese's peanut butter cup with a hint of almond at the end. I don't know if that's possible. Can you do peanut butter, chocolate, and almond? It's not. I got it. It's hazelnut. It is a Reese's peanut butter cup, only the chocolate is Nutella. That's what I'm going with from Brazil. Here we go. Guatemala, what's brewing? Plum, florals, and chocolate. Okay, I'm not getting any plum. I know what a plum tastes like. I'm not getting any plum. But I did use the open mug. These are supposed to, the devices I used are supposed to accentuate that base, that chocolate, that nuttiness. So maybe that's why it's getting it. Strong aromas of stone fruit and florals. I gotta say, not me. Getting quite a bit of cola, some plum, raisins, syrup. There's also a nice sweetness in the finish to this one, like molasses and chocolate. Overall, nicely balanced and really enjoyable. Okay, I think it's balanced and enjoyable, but I'm not getting any of the florals or the plum. It's not my favorite, especially when compared to the last 2 days' coffees. I thought those were really exceptional. This one is okay. I think it's a good daily drinker, but it's not super exciting. I wouldn't, from my opinion. Yeah, for me the focus is on the chocolate, and I'm saying peanut butter. I'm saying a Nutella peanut butter cup. That's what I'm saying. And plum and florals, I don't know. I missed it, and I was wrong again, so that's 0 for 3 this week. Have a great week. Rest of your week, weekend, whatever it is. Cheers.